Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Nashville. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cowboy 80.
A run here with the rookie from Washington. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Cougar 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing is Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He's got his man, complete to Iomanner. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down for Tennessee.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
60 Bison, 60 19 tight, 19 tight.
On second down, here's Ward. That one caught. It's Chimere Dike. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door.
Let's go now.
First and goal.
70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Titans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Big Lion.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll set up to throw. Downfield, that's Constant. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Now a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you they're saying, next time, You got to come down with that one.
18, Pioneer.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here we go, here we go. Check smash.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he will have a Chiefs first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That is pulled in at the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Kansas City.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19.
He'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 2.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Let's go now. 60 in. Go.
That one is complete. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Nice.
Look wide. Get this one complete. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 30.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Flag. Buffalo 19 Charger, 1979 Broncos. Let go.
Throwing again is Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Titan first down.
Here we go. Stop. 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To the air again. Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ward to throw again. That one caught by Ioman. It's nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Ward going to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they were able to convert.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Ashton Gelati that time, able to bring him down.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Let's go now. 18, check, 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 check. Ready, ready.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
Get it! 70 Lions!
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Nashville in a moment. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Come on. Dragon 60, 19 Charger, 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Whatever it is, they got you thinking that you see my man. I got the kryptonite for my mic. That's character, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You rap, you twisted, your girls are home. You broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody knows your home man.
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
Cowboy 80, Warrior 70. 19 tight. Let's go.
Throwing, Ward. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0.
Harrison Nevis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Tag! Cougar 19.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Nothing.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
19-18.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City.
Go! Steady.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it just past their 25.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Moving to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A 61-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Come on, set.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Off
the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throwing right. That's Johnston. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal.
And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
79, here we go, set. 70, Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw is Ward. Going right, it's taken in. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70, 60 by 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Got a man downfield, it's Eilmatter. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Titan first down.
7-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
A A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
21. Chiefs 9. Harrison Davis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, Nick siblings. Nothing but my children. What? They disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag. Getting thrown like those pads in the family.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
On 1st down, it's Ward. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Quick throw to Marquillo, and that's modified Iomatic. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing now from the gun. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead, and not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Chiefs 17. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on. Hit.
They'll send Worthy in motion. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run on second down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Go! Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. Now they'll set up to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
The Titans take over first and 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready. Step 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
17 yards.
That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard
Nice job by them
line.
getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Right back to him on first down. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
2-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
19 Lions, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
On first and 10, Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Red, 70 Lions.
On second down, here's Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Warriors 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Cup 19, Cup 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, Ward. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
Stephanie, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down.
2 yards.
So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
His kick is perfect. And the Titans will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Come on, come on. Hey.
the ground, a first down run. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Here's third and 7.
Get up. Drag it. Caught. 70. Up. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now a give on the ground, and they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
Ready. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Let's go. Traffic. 70. Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard
Critical
line.
3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score.
It is brought in the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score 31. Chiefs 24. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Count 19 Lions.
On first down, Ward. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. this. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Come on. 18, 70 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
The Titans will use the 1st of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. 18 Pioneer.
Here's Ward. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. It's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Titans. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.